Hello everyone, I'm Kevin Lynch, station manager for WIXQ. I also have a show all about the artists, Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And I'm here going to be showing you all some records from my vinyl collection that I've collected since the year 2021. That was the year that I started collecting. I'll just get right into it. There's no real specific order. I'm going to be starting off strong with one of my favorite bands, Coldplay, with their album Parachutes. This album always just puts me in a mellow mood. There's a lot of mellow songs as a whole, including like Trouble, High Speed. Coldplay's just been one of the groups that have gotten me through good times, bad times, and everything in between. So that's why I chose this album. I played on the air as much as I can. With this next album, Purple Rain from Prince. I got this at FYE, one of the greatest, not only albums, but one of the greatest movies of all time too. Definitely recommend checking that out if you haven't already. Some of my favorite songs on this album include Purple Rain, obviously. Stranger Things made it huge over the last couple months. When Doves Cry, Baby I'm a Star is very underrated in my opinion, and Let's Go Crazy is a classic party song in my opinion as well. Purple Rain, Prince. This is my second live album that I have, but it's not just filled with live songs. It's filled with some of her original stuff too, some clips from award shows she's done. Like, it's on Side C, which is the MTV, when she won the MTV Video Vanguard Award, and she gave an incredible speech about empowering her daughter to not listen to critics, listen to people who are going to stand in her way, and just do what you want to do and don't let anyone get in your way. So I've been very fortunate to see Pink live, so whenever I'm like reminiscing of like, oh, I wish I could go back and see Pink, this just reminds me of all the songs she performed live and so much more. There's so many great hits on here. Just Give Me a Reason. So What About Us? And also she has a lot of covers on here. Sort of Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper, Bohemian Rhapsody, which is absolutely incredible. It's Pink set list, all I know so far. One of the greatest written albums of all time and one of the greatest songwriters in my opinion is Carole King with her album Tapestry, released in 1971. She's not only written songs for other incredible artists like Aretha Franklin, James Taylor, so much more, but she's just an incredible songwriter and performer in her own right. That's true and resonant with so many songs on here, including Tapestry. Obviously, It's Too Late, I Feel Earth Moves So Far Away. Then there's some songs on here that she's obviously written for other artists and it has been covered by other artists, including You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman, You've Got a Friend, were made famously by James Taylor. The copyright on here is from like 1971 when it was released, so this is very rare to come by. You kind of see out here on the outlines it's a little bit damaged, battered, and bruised, but still plays perfectly. So this is one of my most cherished albums. This album right here, very, very special to me, and I'll explain why in a second. It's Brandi Carlile's In These Silent Days from the year 2021. It has some incredible songs, including Right on Time, Broken Horses, When You're Wrong, and so much more. But I want to open this up to show you a very special aspect of this album. It is signed by Brandi Carlile herself. With a lot of signed albums these days, it's very like artificial. Sometimes they say it's signed and it's just like a photocopy. This is like, you can see the actual Sharpie on here for when she signed it. Also the inside disc is really cool too. Like lavender lilac kind of a thing going on. It's very, very cool. This is just one of my most cherished albums, mainly because it is autographed by her. So In These Silent Days, Brandi Carlile. Just like with Tapestry, this is also one of the few original albums that I have from when it was actually released and not like re-released years later, like Led Zeppelin 4. This includes songs like Stairway to Heaven, Black Dog, Rock and Roll, so much more. Just like with Tapestry, just Batter and Bruce. And I was very lucky to see one of the performers of Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, live a couple years ago too, and him performing those songs that still at his age and still performing them excellently just transported me back to the 1970s when they released this album and when the group was still so very active, which was great to see. This is one of the few soundtracks that I have on vinyl. It's F1 the album. Has a lot of great songs on here. I actually got this at Target for a pretty good price in like the 20 range. It has artists including Ed Sheeran, Rosie from Blackpink, Roddy Ricch, Chris Stapleton, Ray, who I'm seeing over the summer, which I'm very, very excited about. I just love the color on this one too. It's like a nice little dark pink. I just love this movie so much. Like the sound quality as a whole is great, not only from this album, but from the movie in general too. I mainly wanted to get the vinyl because I love seeing this movie so much with my friends over the summer in 2025. So F1 the album, check it out if you can. It's probably one of the smallest vinyls that I have in existence. It is 2 singles. It is Diamonds by Rihanna on the front and Needed Me on the back. Basically, Target started rolling out this thing within the last year called Tiny Vinyl, and there's this like company called Tiny Vinyl where they produce, distribute all the stuff, and Target just decided to pick them up. Color on this kind of looks like the color of a diamond, very clear, transparent. You can see how small it is, like that's how small it is. And with our turntables in WIXQ, it plays perfectly. So it's so cool to see so much sound quality for such a small disc. It's really, really incredible. So that's why I love it. And this was only like $10 at Target. So it's like half the price of a normal vinyl, which I find very interesting. Another one of my favorite original albums right here is What's Going On. So many important social messages in this album that stand true to this day. Marvin Gaye was just revolutionary with his work as a songwriter, even as an activist as well. What's Going On, Mercy, Mercy Me, Inner City Blues, and so much more. This was one of the first albums I've ever gotten, and I have no regrets. Marvin Gaye is just timeless, timeless, timeless. Another one of the albums that I have autographed, Lucy Dacus's most recent 2025 album, Forever's a Feeling. Unlike with the Brandi Carlile album, this album doesn't have like the cover autographed, as you can already tell. There's like a poster that comes included with it. Poster right below here, Lucy Dacus very uniquely signed her name right there. I ended up seeing Lucy Dacus live with my one friend at Mickey's Black Box in Lidditz. If you haven't been to Mickey's Black Box, check them out. They're a great venue. It was such an incredible show. It was very hard to get into, honestly. I was in that Ticketmaster wait line for like hours and hours and hours. But I love this album as a whole. Hosier's on this album, which is an incredible collaboration with the song Bullseye. Similar to the Brandi Carlile one. Yeah, it's very transparent, translucent. I always play this whenever I need to like just be with myself, calm down. Her words are very calming. She's an incredible songwriter too. And Lucy Dacus, hopefully she'll release new music soon. This Sade Greatest Hits. I forget the specific title of the album, but I'm just gonna call it Greatest Hits right now because it has almost every single song from her discography. It has songs like Smooth Operator, Is It a Crime, Paradise, Like a Tattoo, Kiss of Life, Cherish the Day, standard 2LP. But Sade is probably, honestly, I'm gonna say it now, Coldplay probably isn't my favorite artist this year. Sade is honestly my favorite artist this year. She has more energetic work where it makes me want to feel like I'm dancing. So you get the gist. She has so many mellow songs where if I'm having like a really long or taxing day with like so much stuff going on, I can listen to songs like Cherish the Day, Smooth Operator, and just calm down, relax my emotions. She's very much like a big grounding point in my life. So this album is probably one of my favorite purchases of this year. With that concludes my some selections of my vinyl collection. Thanks again. Be sure to tune into my last show for All About the Artist Wednesday, May 6th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I will be highlighting my favorite band of all time, favorite group, Coldplay. Only on WIXQ 91.7 FM, 917theville.com, and all the rest.